Hello friends, today we are going to discuss a very debatable concept in GST regarding taxability of import of services, and specifically we are going to discuss import of freight services. Friends, when an exporter imports certain goods, he has to pay ocean freight to either the Indian shipping company or to the foreign shipping company. So we will discuss in next 5 to 7 minutes that what is the controversy behind taxability of ocean freight in GST. We will touch the landmark judgment of Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Mohit Minerals. Then we will discuss the two specific amendments made by the Finance Act 2023, which are enforceable from 1st of October 2023. So friends, I will start my discussion with an example that suppose a company which is located in India is importing certain goods, and we will take two scenarios. In first scenario, we will discuss, that suppose a importer is located in India and he is importing certain goods from say USA, right? And he is having a CIF contract with the foreign supplier. The foreign supplier and the Indian importer, they have entered into a CIF contract. CIF contract is a contract wherein the goods are basically delivered at the port of importer and he is not required to pay any kind of insurance and freight. So what was the controversy? In case of CIF contracts, the government introduced a notification, that is notification number 10/2017. 10/2017 specifically categorically stated that in this case, this Indian importer is liable to pay GST on reverse charge basis on the ocean freight. Though the importers were arguing that they are not paying any ocean freight to any shipping company, they are having a CIF contract with their foreign supplier. But the notification created a deeming fiction that they are required to pay GST on reverse charge basis, even if the foreign shipping company is liable for payment of the freight. The matter went to the Honorable Gujarat High Court, and Gujarat High Court basically struck down this notification number 10/2017. And then the matter reached to the Honorable Supreme Court, and the Honorable Supreme Court categorically stated that the notification is very well within the limits. It is not the ultra virus to the main legislation, and the notification is very well within the powers of the government. So what Honorable Supreme Court categorically stated that in this particular case, when this foreign supplier is having a contract with this foreign shipping company, the foreign shipping company is getting ocean freight from this foreign supplier, but the government can create a deeming fiction and the importer is required to pay GST on reverse charge basis. But the matter took a turn when there was discussion on the double taxation of a similar transaction. Now we will discuss the double taxation of this import transaction. So let me give you an example. Suppose in case of CIF contracts, the value of goods, for example, is $1,000. This is the value of goods, right? The insurance is say $100. The freight is again say $200. The overall costing for Indian importer is $1,300, right? So I am paying this $1,300 to my foreign supplier, and foreign supplier is paying these freight and insurance separately to the insurance company and to the foreign shipping company. But on these $1,300, at the time of clearance of these goods for home consumption, I am required to discharge IGST on that. So here the Honorable Supreme Court understood the pain of the importers and categorically held that the importer is not again required to pay GST on RCM basis because the transaction has already suffered IGST at the time of import at the port of import. So this was the landmark observation of Honorable Supreme Court, but the notification was not stated to be ultra virus. Now, the government has basically amended two sections, friends. Section 2, subsection 8, the proviso has been amended, and section 13, subsection 9 has altogether been omitted. Right? The 13.9 omitted and 12.8 proviso omitted. Right? So we have now two amendments. Now, in case of transportation of goods by road or by the shipping companies, the place of supply shall never ever be the destination of goods. Earlier it was. So now the POS in case of transportation of goods by ship or by air or by courier, the place of supply shall be the location of the recipient. In case of 12.8, it will be the location of the registered recipient, and in case of 13.9, the ordinary provision will prevail and the location of recipient shall be the place of supply. So now we are having a clear-cut observation on account of this taxability of import of freight. Import of freight, if it is on CIF basis, as per the judgment of Honorable Supreme Court, no reverse charge payable. But in case of FOB contracts, RCM is applicable as per notification number 10/2017. So this was a quick update on ocean freight. Thank you very much for watching this. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.